Hello, my dearly beloved brothers and sisters. Una good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on the location where for the watch this broadcast. Sorry, say we not quick come on time due to one or two activities, and sorry, we'll continue to the talk as it be. And also, now they expect say, what happen now? Why Apostle never come online? And no say, Nigeria, if you plan your time, not in a walk. If you plan, say, it's what you want to do for today, you can't meet up with it. Why? Because the system not to the work. So we apologize for coming late. So, talk as it be, broadcast of truth. When the bishop will they talk the matter as it be. We know they bend a hard tie, we no hear. And talk as it be, tie we no hear. And the white man will say it the way it is. And for us to build a working nation and a system, it has to be on the altar of truth. On the altar of truth. My name is Chirime Apostle Alfred Uinusa. My brother there with me.
And I am Victor Olise.
So my people, question, in fact, matter de grand. And would they want advise our grandpa Bubu make it act now before you see the reaction of the people. Make it act now and make all the state governors, the senators, the House of Rep member, make the act now before it's too late. Because a father who refuses to listen or hear the cry of his children should be ready to cry tomorrow when the children begin to flog the father. Now proverb, now true. So make my brother begin to put man because this matter is strong well.
All right, on a good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good night.
Which shall be good night? Now wow.
Wherever on the watch or so. So if you want to go to bed, like good night. But first wait first. Let's listen to us before you go to bed. All right, I remain my humble self, Victor Olise. The matter we will carry come today, no be matter when new to us, but now in different dimension. Why President Bubu need to act now? And this is a very strong message when we expect, say, the President Bubu, suppose carry chair, sit down as we talk. So for Aso Villa, they watch us. Why? Because we get reason why he supposed act now. Gradually, as the program they unfold, we go dey abreast us with the happenings about what they happen for Nigeria, and then we go dey tie am across to wetin we dey call statistics and reason why President Buhari need to act now. I don't know how una go feel, but I need to do this first. We see for news today say they don reduce comot 5 naira for fuel pump. They don't come up 5 naira for fuel pump.
Oh, Bubu, your government.
When we see say they come up 5 naira for fuel, for the fuel price, the question when we come ask,
419.
why they go come out
5 naira? 419.
The reason why we ask that question is say for Nigeria, it dey abnormal to see normal thing.
Very abnormal.
For Nigeria, it dey abnormal to see normal things. So when I say abnormal, so when you see say when the president come up 5 naira, say Nigeria come up 5 naira for fuel pump. Then that means people they expect say they want add 30 naira.
Which is 50 naira? Yeah, 100 naira.
Maybe in the next 3 months.
Yes, sir.
Or by January. Because say you don't come up 5 naira, I would like this CV rather. I would say
wait till be 5. Wait till 5 naira go fit buy.
You know, say if you check, okay, not 5 naira, say 8 naira. Okay, 8 naira, but I am leveraging on the Nigerian news media. It was 5 naira.
They also today on AIT.
AIT.
Yes.
But if you are saying 8 naira, please can you please tell us your source? But from AIT at about 12 noon today, it was 5 naira. Being that as it may, they no go use 3 naira take disturb us.
No.
5 naira, 8 naira. So being that as it may, first, I think I would like to give the president accolade.
Eh?
Yes, sir.
Come. You have started accolade for waiting.
Say,
For removing 5 naira.
Yes, sir.
Come. Wait. You sure you not get linked to Abuja?
No, sir.
Wait. Accolade for waiting. For removing 5 naira.
Now when our teachers, now when I say be pastor, say
a person do something you appreciate her.
No, when I say he who is faithful in little.
No.
Will be faithful in much.
No. This one is not how to this one has nothing to do with faithful in little and faithful in much. No. If Buhari had removed all the money he added, return the price of fuel back to the original price, they would have given a clap for him. What was that? Okay. 5 naira. My people, pure water na 10 naira. You did which accolade?
No, me I can't look from another.
I beg. No, that your angle, no water.
Okay, no be say me to no get Buhari to flog for mine though.
Flog
for mine.
Flogger.
But for the fact saying they at least they pity us more, commodify 5 naira.
See my brother, Prince Stanley, it was 170, it's now 162.
Okay, so now see so. Come out. Sure you get the point. So I automatically like waiting at the talk they go before. Say in as much as say me I know for my mind say na trap. President Bubu use this set. I'll fair appreciate and first.
It don't set trap.
I'll fair appreciate and first for helping us set the trap. I mean, we enjoy the 5 naira.
Which one?
From now till
when that 5 naira, they're not remover. It's still the pump.
So okay. So also, one don't forget say for one of our broadcasts we talk say each time they increase fuel price, now instantly
everything for market.
All the filling station they change their meter. Now when they don't reduce the fuel price, now we won't come monitor if our filling station owners
don't bother my brother.
They go reduce their price.
They get old stock. No bother.
Now they will tell us that they get old stock. So all these now things when we talk about how we the masses take the progress of other masses. So even when government they do us from one side, the common Nigerian people too, we say we get big role to play. One of the major reasons why we say President Bubu must act now.
No, I suspect my brother. You are very correct. No. I am suspecting Victor because he is giving president accolade for removing 5 naira.
Agree.
Mona ask him. He be like they don't collect contract.
Agree. No, seriously, no. I never even go Abuja before. I beg. I never collect contract. I just they try follow the legs of like the apostle when tell us.
Say
make he who is faithful in little will be faithful in much.
But is never faithful in little talking about much.
Say, as they don't help us come up 5 naira, so at least more appreciate them.
Oh, okay. Buhari, thank you. Don't be that one. Thank you for removing 5 naira. Wakoyo, Grandpa, come, where say for removing 5 naira.
All right, so one of the major reasons why we say the president need to act now, now because say we don't fair test the NSAS protest part 1, and as we speak right now, the protest. It don't graduate from NSAS.
End bad governance.
It is now end bad governance. And as we speak, many of us, we don't file our shoe.
I don't polish my shoe.
To enter street back.
I don't polish my shoe.
We want first tell the president, say help us tell your security men that they should understand that we are in a democratic regime as number 1.
We are not in military regime, no.
And as such, that the average Nigerian man have the right, constitutional right, not just the right, the constitutional right to exercise his or her franchise. As such, if we see say things they very bad for our society, for our local government, for our state, for our country, we get the constitutional backing to come out and air our view and confront any leader. Say this and this and this now waiting we want. So please help us tell your security men. Their duty is to guide us as we come out to protest. That's their duty. But if they fail to guide us as we protest, and then that means anything when the protest can lead to, and we'll point out back to the president. Why? Because the president no order the security men to do the right job. And also, we also use this medium to take appeal to our brothers and sisters who won't come out to protest, please, every protest, it gets the meaning why and the reason why we came out to protest.
Yeah.
We have to be law-abiding as protesters.
Wait, before you go there, make a fair give the right of the citizen. Number one, right to freedom of thought.
Okay.
Right to freedom of thought.
Okay.
Consent and what? Religion.
Okay.
Right to freedom of expression.
Okay.
Right to freedom of movement.
Okay.
Respect the dignity of other citizens and their rights.
Okay.
So which means it is our right to express ourselves. Expressing ourselves in Nigeria is not a crime.
At all.
Freedom of speech is not a crime.
At all.
Freedom of thought is not a what? Crime.
Of association.
Freedom of association. We are so which means the security apparatus, we beg you now. We beg you now. Make una no go by una self, go hire hoodlums.
Know where the hoodlum they made
because una know all the security chiefs, una know all where the hoodlums they. No be say we because we are going to join. No be say we don't start peaceful protests now, raising a new generation. Una will come begin the hire hoodlums to attack us because
this time around.
Your mom never talk.
The attack no go work. Oma work. You understand? So this is now why we call on the President Bubu. Please, sir, you need to act now. And what we want you do now to help us talk to your security men, your police, your military, JTFs. In short, order them make they go Sambisa Forest. Why? Because we are peaceful protesters and we don't get harm, we don't get gun, we don't get knife, we don't get cutlass, we don't get bottle, we don't get anything. What we have is our intellectual strength to confront the issue of bad governance for our country. This is now why we say the president need to act now, because if you don't act now, if they go pass back, they go hire hoodlums to say they want to hijack the president, this one, you know, go fit work.
So my brother, we get 10 rights of citizen. 10. We go read that act this evening. We no go hurry. My brother, sir, don't bring a comment. Right to what? To life. Just pick out one because we get right to live. But Bubu and a gang, they keep people they go.
All right, so very quickly, I will just run through the rights when we get for you. And this information, they come under the human rights umbrella. And the human rights, man, don't forget, say the human rights body, now the organized body when United Nations are recognized all over the world. And so we get 11 rights every Nigerian should know about. This is now one of the major reasons why
11 rights every Nigerian should know about.
Our government, they take us
for granted.
So, our fellow brothers and sisters, as you are marching forward on the protest, please get yourself acquainted with this vital information. Number one, right to life.
Right
to
life.
To life. So that means saying President Bubu, as the president of this country, his number one duty
to
is
protect
to
us.
ensure that the life of every citizen of Nigeria is protected.
My brother, do you know say the Bubu don't breach this right? When they kill farmers, Bubu not make broadcast to condemn the act of his brother, because people they be brothers. They be brothers. Talk as he be. He not condemn the act. He not talk. So which means they have removed that right from us. But this is our right. Continue, my brother.
So, as we come out to protest, because we protest and we must protest.
We must protest.
Yes, we must protest. We are
no retreat, no surrender.
We are protesting to end bad governance.
Bad governance.
It must stop. And so, number one right to life. So as a Nigerian, no military officer can intimidate you. No police officer can intimidate you. Why? Because you have right to life as a citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Number one. Number two, because that military officer or that police officer, they pay him through your tax. He's being paid. He's being fed through the tax when me and you they pay for anything we buy. So automatically every citizen of this country have right to life. Number one. Number two, right to dignity.
Right to dignity. Oh.
Right to dignity. That means say no military officer, no police officer get the right to manhandle you.
But today, police, military officer, the mopo, they manhandle people anyhow. You don't carry stick, they beat people anyhow for no reason. We have right to dignity.
Number three, right to personal liberty.
The liberty Bubu and the gang are taking it away. We don't have liberty now. But it must return back in Jesus' name.
Right to personal. Number four, we have right to fair hearing.
Funny enough, they not will let you talk. Gagbewa, Ishua. They will not listen to the fair hearing of the Nigerians. The youth, all of us, because I'm still youth, we have been agitating for Bible. You don't know. What do you mean? I be youth.
What do you mean, come?
My brother, I be youth. I be youth. Come. My people, I be youth.
Okay, me go.
I don't know about you. Me, I be youth. What do you mean? Don't ever say that again. Don't. In fact, if my wife hear this statement from your mouth, you are in trouble.
No, Apostle, maybe I want more to go through the Nigerian constitution.
I'm a youth.
Of what makes of
I'm a youth. I'm a youth.
The Nigerian Youth Policy Charter Constitution.
Yes, I'm what the age?
That, 18 to 35 years old.
Now I'm a youth.
Yeah.
My brother, I'm a youth.
Okay. I want to say me youth.
I'm a youth.
All right. Number five, we have right to privacy.
In fact, right to privacy, that will say police no get right to check your phone. They no get right to check your phone. In fact, police no get right to check to search your motor without a warrant. Now the truth be this. You know, when my people talk, now so, my God, the governor, go and sit down. Go and sit down. Don't listen to him. I'm a youth, he's a baby. I'm a youth. I don't know.
I must tell you, Apostle.
Boko Haram were invited to Nigeria called, we know, brother, not we know. Now, Bubu and the gang, bring their gun, we know. No police officer
Right to privacy.
have rights to search your house without search warrant. Yes, so every citizen have right to privacy. No police officer have right to search your house without search warrant. They never get right to search your car without search warrant. But we don't know. So this is your right to privacy. Your phone is your privacy. No police officer have right to say, give me your phone. No. You don't have that right. Continue, my brother.
Okay, let me. We get 3 bullet points under the privacy.
I beg, talk calm.
Number one, we have privacy of the individual. Number two, we have privacy of the home. We have privacy of correspondence, conversations, and communication.
I have right.
So all this now, the little education when we supposed to know.
Do you know now our lawyers supposed to do what they do so?
Little information when we supposed to know. Number 6, right to freedom of thought, conscience, and religion.
Yeah, man. For not now, they force people to join the Allah Akbar. They use Sharia law. Both Christian, they use Sharia law. One country, 2 constitution. Now,
of course.
Nigeria, we are operating 2 constitution. 1 country, 2 constitution. Not get their own constitution. They don't operate 1999 constitution. In fact, 1999 constitution is a scam. Now, we're talking about right to freedom of thought, conscience, and religion. Today, they have destroyed completely. No freedom for Nigeria. We are not free. No freedom. You can't talk. If you talk, bewa. If you just do something, problem. You can't think. Like some of us, they think. They say, why are you thinking? Brother.
Number 7, I say we will sit down where? Right to freedom of expression.
For
this one, President Bubu.
Bubu, F9.
if you see you say you dey come out to experience, it be like say you carry AK-47.
In fact, once they talk now, that's why Liar Mohammed say they want to scrap social media. I don't want to talk to you this evening, but I'll talk to you head correct. Liar Mohammed say we don't get. May I tell you, social media is our parliament. Social media is our national
Nigerian Street People's Parliament.
Nigerian Street People's Parliament, our national assembly, where we come to discuss our matter and we get answers to our matter.
Since we don't get money to carry AIT.
Since we don't get money to carry AIT, ITV, NTA, BBC, Channel, all of them.
We can subscribe.
We can subscribe. So AIT, Facebook. That's our social media street parliament. That's anywhere we enter. If not Johnson will stay there, we'll do our broadcast. They have removed freedom of expression. Now here we go sit down this evening. Oga Bubu and a gang, they have removed freedom of expression.
As if they talk, they buy them for ear.
They don't want to hear what they talk. Even as they talk now, some of them now they vex say, why? Who is that apostle? Why me who? I have right. I know I stand on my right, on my human right. We stand on our human right to express ourselves. The youth coming out to protest against bad governance.
It's not criminal.
It's not criminal. It's right of what? Expression. So we have right to express ourselves. You can't shut us down. It's not possible. You can't. Why we are not rich.
And also, very important, when we express ourselves, I think this message should be for us while we are trying to confront
our
agencies.
Bad governance.
We must engage ourselves with the right information.
Yeah.
Number one. Number two, we must learn the right approach. Know when to carry out the right approach. So, if now when to meet on a dialogue section, on a dialogue table, we should know that we must be equipped enough to get the right tools. Information. You understand? When it is time for dialogue. So, in expressing ourselves, when they confront the government, we must ensure, say, we know the right tool to use at the right time. You understand why? Because, so imagine, say, everybody they talk at once, then that means nobody's talking.
Yeah.
So you get 1,000 people inside one hall, and the 1,000 of them, they talk once. Nobody's talking.
You're not organized.
You understand? That means no organization. So, in the process of expressing ourselves, so as we are coming out to express ourselves in the second wave of the protest, as the people, we must ensure that we are organized. Number one. Number two, we must ensure, say, we dey very, very civil.
Carrying out this protest.
Carry out our activities. Number three, we must ensure that we are law-abiding. Why? Because protest get spirit. Yes, if you have ever been on the field,
get bad spirit.
Protest get spirit. Before you know, if you just carry stone motor. Why? Because number one, the sun, they knock your brain. Number two, you don't trek like 2 hours.
Kotago, they burn your leg.
Kotago, they burn your leg.
My shoe, not my shoe.
You understand? Kotago, they burn your leg.
Talk about CB. You see this shoe now? You see that here?
Oh, fine, no?
You don't fine. You see, what did they check for Nigeria matter? When I say, talk about CB, fine shoe,
Oh, fine, no?
You don't fine. See who? Una the see the who? Me I show you that one. Freedom of expression, no. Talk about CB.
Oh, fine, no?
Yeah, that is what people worst.
Bubu,
see Bubu. See the shoe where they wear. Now see, you don't cheer. Where till they trek. Bubu. I'm expressing myself.
Somebody said something.
The son of the letter they see me.
Police have no right to arrest you without proof here in Europe.
That's what about me.
If not, you will sue him, and police have different departments. Not all police, for arrest. Very true. Let me ask why Nigerian immigration. Sorry, excuse me. Can I see over there?
No, just go. But go back. Why what did they do you now?
Sorry.
You don't see my shoe. If I say, you're surprised the two shoes here.
Na Nigeria they do this show.
Shan, na Nigeria made, but I seen a foreign made. Shan, it open man.
They express itself.
The shoe is expressing himself.
All right, let's go. Let's
I got to enjoy my broadcast too. Shan, so this is the handiwork of Bubu. Shan, you don't see it. We'll go to the track.
So
continue, my
brother.
brother.
I was saying, we need to equip ourselves with the right information as we express ourselves. Then number 8, we have rights to freedom of assembly and association.
Now here we want to get done with grandpa. See, now here we want to get you done, grandpa. We have right to assembly. We can assemble anytime.
Right
Nobody.
to freedom of assembly and association.
Right.
So you cannot choose to tell us that we should not organize ourselves for or end bad government. No.
You don't get it right.
We as citizens, we have decided to say, okay, fine, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10.
Let us gather.
Million. We need to gather and talk about something that we now call freedom of expression.
And you say no, brother.
No,
you know work.
You understand?
Yes, so freedom is not never. It's there yet.
So number 9, right to freedom of movement.
Yeah, man. Even where we are said that we be the problem. Even when we dey protest, we never allow people move.
So the right to the freedom of movement, that means say as we don't assemble ourselves, as we don't get right to assemble, we don't get right to express ourselves, we still get right of freedom of movement to decide where to move to. So as we don't assemble, we don't ready to express ourselves. Now we have now decided, say we dey go State House or we dey go Aso Rock. Then give us opportunity to call on the president to come and address us.
Oh wait, make we appreciate that man we give us for that day.
Okay, that's true.
Hey, my people, he that is faithful in little, now you talk about is faithful in much.
You're very
I want to appreciate. No. Barry is ungrateful. He get one man. We can't drive motor, enter the filling station, 1 by 4 for motor, for jerrycan. We never touch 1 by 4 motor. And the man just see us, now our friend, we come and pray, we come laugh. At the end of the night, your 34 attendants. He say, now, feed the jerrycan, feed the car that Apostle brought. They feed the car. Feed the... Last week, I'm off of fuel, 170, 165. He feed the jerrycan, feed the motor. That's what they call Nigerians. In the midst of Bubu government, there are people that are still good. Yeah, you understand? So every day that they pray for the brother, and every the motor city, we they move the motor up and down. Very soon, we'll soon return the motor, give the owner, but we don't carry for your hand. Or God, give us the motor. You not get level. We use them. We will continue to use it until we don't tire.
All right, so
I bet let me pray for that brother. The brother will feed the tank of the motor free of charge. Where they go, will not pay. I bet tank him.
Okay, first, I want to appreciate you, sir, for that gift. It's called a Yuletide gift. A gift when we appreciate because in the Christmas season when we did so, and really we don't expect that kind of big gift, and just a very big proof to us say
that good Nigerians.
We get people when ready to contribute their quota wherever they find themselves. It be like waiting one man tell me this afternoon. The man say, "Wetin I dey find again?" He say, "I buy yam 100 naira. I buy vegetable 100 naira. I put 2 meat." He say, "My belly is filled." He say, "I'm okay." He say, "What is our Nigerian politician looking for?"
I don't know.
You understand? We want to appreciate you, sir. God bless you so very much.
God bless you. God bless you.
And because he
loved the broadcast too. He said, talk about it. He said, I love your broadcast.
And because you did when we pray, so God will bless you too.
Amen.
So watch us so when you say we pray for that man, God will bless you.
Amen.
Speedily in Jesus' name.
Amen.
All right. So number 10, we have right to freedom from discrimination.
My brother, no hurry. Wait till I talk.
Make an hurry.
Settle down, break this thing. This discrimination. We boo.
So now you go come here say this one na Southerner. This one na Northerner.
Go say all the people who boo don't put for cabinet, they be Northerner. Discrimination.
This one na Easterner will discriminate. Before you know. This na very big and interesting thing for me and you, especially from the South.
Yeah.
when election reach, now that time they gonna say we no book.
Yeah, man.
Now we they go appoint to do all the dirty job for election.
Now so.
We, especially South.
Now South.
We.
Now we no book
Now we
but yet.
they go
They
go appoint us to do the dirty job for the election. Because they don't say we get something for it. Once election conclude, when it reach time,
oh, you thanks.
so come they appoint people for
Bye
government.
bye. Don't tell you bye bye.
If na liar they talk, when I go check all the heads of parastatals when they lead Nigeria.
Nah, Hausa.
All of them.
Nah, Fulani.
But we have a 11-point agenda as against what the Nigerian human rights should be. Number 10 here, say right to freedom of discrimination. President Bubu, why you know they practice this right to freedom of discrimination?
You know why? Me I tell you what they worry Bubu now. You know see where person don't they old, they lose me. What they call her? A person don't they old, you know the reason where. He get in medical terminology and not the medical. Now that thing they worry Bubu. You know they remember things. The people where they are run down, they will do more better. They'll come give him a dozen. He doesn't know. Bubu is old. He don't they lose.
So, we they say this 11-point agenda when we they read out, Nigerians, please equip yourself with this information. Number 11, right to own property.
That is it all. Now, Sean, for the next few days months, we will give them this 11 rights. As they come, we will read them. Make everybody hear them. Right to own what? Property. Anywhere.
So, very quickly, why President Bubu must act now? Number one, because we come out to protest. So, as we come out, thank you, sir. As we come out to protest, help us tell your security agencies, make them mind their business.
I will play the music. I may prepare the music.
Okay. Make them mind their business. And their business don't want me to mind. Please, may they guide us. May they not dey our back. May they listen to us as we exercise our franchise, as we air our view, as we air our opinion. Say this and this and this and what we want. So even though say we say make IGP resign. Because the policeman, when they guide us, when body they catch, say they pay and say we say make your guy resign. Or God, not be your business. We they pay you salary.
Yes, sir.
So President Bubu, please, you need to act now.
Sharp.
They beg you. They beg you.
You even sure say Bubu day. You, my brother, people die. Full Boko Haram kill farmers. You hear say Bubu come one night, you can't condemn. People die for Lekki. You hear say Bubu come out to say yes, say people die for Lekki.
At all.
He don't know. He never know whether Nigeria they cry. Bubu never know whether Nigeria they would they eat. Bubu never know whether they na fuel na 175 naira. You never know. Bubu never know whether they pull rail line they go Nigeria Republic because they from come. Make I play our music. Freedom is now never. our prophet, late prophet Dr. Sonu, Archbishop Sonny Okosun Nation Grasong, we have been shouting freedom is now or never. Bubu, act now. Papa, when he block his ear to the cry of his children, go ready to the receive calamity when the children go begin to shout. That's why I talk and reach this evening.
So, for me, I feel say we need to do more education for our brothers and sisters on the street. I beg, we get aim for coming out to protest. Our aim na to dey civil as we channel our grievances towards the happenings for our country. I beg we try, we ensure say we no destroy any property, and we try make we ensure say we would educate ourselves even inside the protest ground. So as when they protest, you see one person just come say, "Far. More do this." You tell us say, "No, I beg." As far as you know, say that thing when the person they suggest na bad thing, I beg you try pinch am down, say no, more will not do this. Why? Because say if one start am, and the others go follow. So once the other follow suit, and will forfeit the major aim why we come out. You understand? We know how the government they use propaganda against us for the first one. They instigate and finish. They come turn off our head, say, and the NSAS protest. And also, we want to use this medium, take appeal to our parents. Mama, Papa, no tie your pikin for house. Your son, your daughter, when one come out to come join us, no tie am for house. Why? If you tie am for house, the same question when your pikin they ask you, say, where you dey when the President Bubu they become president. And some people they go ask your children go ask them to say where una dey when this generation take the fight for Nigeria to be better, when they take day leadership to today. So we dey call on our parents, abeg, instead say you wan owe your pikin for house, give am the right information. Why? Because this protest, the second wave, so na mothers start am o. Mothers, and I want to celebrate those women for Yaba, for Lagos. Those women, they were so courageous. They came out in mass. They say no, this time around we want to support our children. Why? Because we need to fight for their future. We don't to suffer. We transfer the suffer, give our children. And now we don't decide to join our children for street. So if our husband like, make our husband come street, make they come kill us, join the way they kill our children. And it's very encouraging. So before you know, the young men and women, they took up to the street in Lekki. And even when they meet military, heavy military and heavy police officers, men there, they're not they intimidated. Instead, they continue with their protests. And the military men, they stood with them, ensure say everything they peacefully. And this is now why we say, as every other state, go they join. Our duty now to educate ourselves. Please, we are coming out for a peaceful protest, and our duty, our major call is to appeal to the President Bubu, to resign as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Bubu, Grandpa Bubu.
That is our cry.
I beg you in the name of Jesus, resign. Just resign. Peacefully.
That is our cry.
Please.
We don't get any other thing when they call for man again.
Just resign peacefully. You don't try. You have tried your best. Go home and enjoy with your family.
We call on the president to resign. Why am I saying the president should resign? Why? Because the president has proven to us
that he's not capable.
Again, that is incompetent to lead the Nigerian project. And as such, we have lost confidence in the president. And we know they say we need to fight. No, the president, we are not fighting. But we need you to understand with us that in a moment like this, we need a Nigerian leader who have us at heart. We need a leader who is ready to be responsible for anything that happens to us as a citizen of this country. That we need a president who will come out under the rain, who will come out under the sun and promote the Nigerian people. not a president. Who will
Photoshop.
sit down in Aso Rock
And be doing
then
photoshopping.
your citizens
Are suffering.
dying. And no statement from the president. No, we say a total no to this. And also, we want to seize this moment to tell our brothers in the military. There was a news that broke out say that they plan coup. We don't need any coup in Nigeria. Don't help us. No help us. What will they tell una? They say, Mona just do una duty. What will do? Una duty. If we come and protest, Mona just do una lane. Una get work to go do for Sambisa Forest. Mona no help us.
Yes, Mona go Sambisa Forest.
Mona no plan coup. So now the news broke out. Say some military plan coup. Mona no plan coup. We no send una. This is a civilian regime. It's a democratic regime. And we, the citizens, we have what it takes to unseat the president. Not carrying arms, not by carrying arms, but by confronting the president, asking the president to resign and can no longer lead us anymore. So, this is a little piece of information when we get.
Yes, my people, when do well, we no go talk wetin God not put for our mouth. By the grace of God, we'll continue from here tomorrow. Bubu, act now. Do the needful. So that make things, do the needful. So that make things better. My people, God bless all of you. Now we will follow this evening. And so they be. On a good night. Bye-bye.